welcome back to Greek Favorites and More. Today I'm going to be making you one of my favorite desserts. This is Greek apple pie. This is my version of Greek apple pie. So, I know there are a lot of people out there that say, well, if it's not chocolate dessert, then I'm not going to waste my time eating it, but apple pie really is an ultimate comfort food, and what better than Greek apple pie? So let me tell you first what you're going to need to start your recipe here. You're going to need a spring form, like I've used in my Nutella and phyllo wrapped crunch, and for my Milopita as well. And you're going to be needing 6 phyllo sheets that I've got right here. You're going to be needing plenty of butter, melted butter. This is unsalted. You're going to be needing about 5 to 6 Granny Smith, nice tart Granny Smith apples. This is 5 that I've thinly sliced, and the reason why I've thinly sliced them is because they'll bake easier, and I think they taste even better when they're thinly sliced because they kind of melt. It's really good. And I've got some white granulated sugar, some brown sugar, some cinnamon, some vanilla that I'm going to toss into the apples, and white powdered sugar for the very end. Once it's baked and cool, we're going to sprinkle that, dust that on top with a little bit of cinnamon as well. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how we're going to put the apple pie together. It's super easy, it's super quick, and I think you're going to like it. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to butter our spring form, and then we're going to layer in the phyllo sheets. I forgot to tell you, you bake this for about 30 to 35 minutes. Preheat your oven now to 350 Fahrenheit, 180 Celsius. I forgot to tell you that at the beginning, so you can do it right now. You have plenty of time. So first what we're going to do is we're going to butter the spring form all the way around. Give it a good swirl all the way around. And now we're going to start adding in our phyllo sheets one at a time. I have 6 here, so I'm not going to show you each phyllo sheet how you butter them in. It's very simple. Don't worry about what it looks like because it's not going to show. Just butter all the way around each phyllo sheet. You get plenty of butter in there, so it makes it nice and golden and crunchy. This really is a nice crunchy apple pie. So that's the first one. I'm going to show you the second one. Now you want to do them horizontally and vertically. So one going this way and then one going the other way. You see how the one covered the other, the spots that were open? So this is the second one. And we're going to butter this nicely all the way around, and I'm going to keep doing this till I have all 6 phyllo sheets in my spring form tin. And as soon as I'm finished doing that, we'll show you the end before we put in our apples. There you go, those are the 2 sheets. We're going to put 6 of them in. I'm going to finish doing this, and then we're going to add in the apples. So I finished laying in my phyllo sheets one at a time, and they've been buttered. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to add just a half a teaspoon of pure vanilla extract into the sliced apples. Just a little bit, you don't need a lot. Just like this, and then we're going to give them a little bit of a toss as well. So I'm going to add that in. Just give them a little bit of toss. Now remember that you do squeeze in a little bit of lemon after you've cut your apples so they don't get dark. So here's your apples right here. Those have been tossed with the vanilla. And now we're going to sprinkle in sugar. Now this is up to you, how much sugar you want. I don't put a lot because the apples are already sweet. This is 2 teaspoons right here. I think that's more than enough. I don't like it really, really sweet. Some people like it extra sweet. I don't. And then we're going to put a good spoon of brown sugar too. 2 spoons of brown sugar. A little bit of cinnamon. I'll show you that right there. Just a little bit of cinnamon. You don't need a lot. And we're going to give that a nice toss as well. And then we're going to be almost finished. So we toss that around, and we're just going to put the apples directly into the spring form with the phyllo. We're not going to lay them in one by one like you would if you're making an apple tart, because you don't even see the apples when they're inside the pie, what they look like. And here you go. We're just going to add those in. Get all that in. And I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more of sugar and brown sugar and a little bit more cinnamon, just a little bit on the top. Like this. Add a little bit of brown sugar, not a lot. A little bit of cinnamon. Here we go. And just give us a little bit of a sift like this so that your apples lay out evenly. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our butter again and we're going to fold down each phyllo sheet one at a time, like we did in the Milopita and the Nutella. So one at a time, and we're going to butter them. Now you're going to bake this at 350 Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit, sorry, 180 Celsius for about 30-35 minutes. But what I usually do is I set my timer for about 20-25 minutes to check it, because you don't want it to burn, but you also want it to be nice and golden on top once it's been baked. So we keep laying down our phyllo sheets to cover the top of our apple pie. Butter them nicely all the way around. We're almost done. Here. Be sure you get into the sides as well. Just go all the way around. Okay, almost done. Last one right here. Fold this down. And it looks so pretty once it's been baked. And the whole house smells so nice. And the apple pie, nice tart Granny Smith apples, brown sugar, your cinnamon, butter. It smells so good. And of course, you know this can be served with unsweetened whipped cream and of course vanilla ice cream as well. Delicious. Okay, so this is done, and there it is. That's what it looks like. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bake it in the oven. I'm going to set my timer for about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to check it. It may be done, it may not be done. Usually it needs about 30-35, but I don't want it to burn, so I'm going to keep checking it to make sure it gets nice and golden crispy. And as soon as it's done, we'll take it out of the oven, let it cool, and see what it tastes like. Pie is done. So now I'm going to sprinkle it with some powdered sugar and a little bit of cinnamon. And I forgot to mention in the beginning of my video that this apple pie is dedicated to a very sweet Greek girl. Her name is Evelina, and I promised her that I would make her an apple pie dedicated to her. So Evelina, this is for you, my dear, okay? And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on here. It smells so nice. Nice tart apples, cinnamon, brown sugar, the vanilla. Smells just beautiful. Set that aside. Put a little bit of cinnamon as well. Just a little bit on the top. Get a nice color. It's beautiful. Take a look at that. Look at this. Can't wait to cut it. See how it tastes. Get a nice piece. You can hear the crunchiness of the phyllo, the butter. I wish you were here so you could smell this. Get a nice cut. Do you hear the crunch? The phyllo and the butter all incorporated together. What we made. Look at that, it's still warm. Let me have a taste. Mmm. Mmm. It's delicious. So good. Make it. Make it for your friends and family. Make it for the people you love. Make it for yourself. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye. See you again soon.